chords are so small, they always get caught up in sometimes. What's that? Relax. Oh, away from me. Gives me anxiety. All these chords. Just.
All right, we're live, man. Just to let you know. But the starting seems going all right.
Okay.
All right, we're live.
Let's go.
Oh, there we go. Welcome, man. How you doing?
Good. How about yourself, man? How about yourself?
I'm doing good. I was over here watching. I was over here watching you making faces and stuff. I'm like, what is he doing to the camera right now?
Yeah, I was just going off.
He's just like, oh man. So, tell everyone about yourself, man, before we get into it.
Like about me?
Yeah,
like
about you. What
I
do you
like to
do, man? Yeah.
Well, I'm a beatboxer out of Seattle, Washington, but right now I'm in Los Angeles, California. And what I do is just I make sounds, make weird sounds, make rhythmic patterns, and imitate drums and you know vinyl records, and I do remixes of popular songs.
That's which I witnessed firsthand when I was out in California. You do the beatbox thing. I wasn't sure what to expect
Yeah.
because like that could either go really terribly wrong or it can go really right. But as soon as you went up on the mic and you're like telling the guy like what to do with the EQ and stuff, I'm like, okay, this might be pretty legit. I was like, because you're
Yeah.
already like coaching him on what to do. I'm like, all right, this guy probably knows what he's doing. Then you fucking just blew my mind. when you
Yeah, the
did
EQ is
beatboxing.
highly important, man, because you can have the best show, but if the EQ is off, crowd won't really feel it.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about that mix. Gotta have that proper mix.
Yeah,
for
gotta
it.
have that perfect mix. Yep.
Yeah, even for beatboxing, it doesn't matter if it's one person. Yeah, because you're right. If you don't feel that thump or whatnot,
That's right.
it's not gonna come through. So, are you living in LA right now, or just you're
I'm
like
visiting LA right now. Yeah,
how long have you been visiting for?
since April
Oh shit!
of
All
this
right.
year, Yeah, so it was kind of a. I used to do that open mic that you saw me at
Yeah,
called Soapbox Sessions.
Uh-huh.
I used to live in LA, so I used to do that show maybe 15 years ago or something like that, like when they first started.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so
crazy. So it's been going on for that long.
yeah, and it was just recently that I started going back to that place, but they had switched venues.
Oh, okay. So do you
hmm
do a lot of your beatboxing up in Seattle also when you go back there? You just kind of like do it in both
Yeah,
places?
yeah, I get booked for shows up there as well, and I try to start my own like community up there.
Well, let's just give everyone a taste of what you can do before you talk. I have so many
Right, you just
questions
want me
for
to
you.
get into it?
Yeah, go ahead, get into it. Show them. I want people to hear how insane this is because it is insane.
All right,
And
here
go
goes.
for it, man.
Now about just breathe like switch. One, two, three, four. One, one, two, two, three, three, four, four. One, one, two, three, three, four, four. One, one, two, two, three, three, four, four.
God damn. I think the most like impressive thing is how you get like fucking effects somehow that come through with your voice. How the hell did you figure this out that you could do this? Or like how did you even like stumble upon it and like I'm gonna do
Yeah.
this with my fucking throat?
Yeah. Well, back in 2001, I had a cousin that was a drummer, and he would be drumming without his drum set. So he would be beatboxing, and I found that really cool. And I asked him to teach me a little bit. So it started with a basic kick, snare, and hi hat, which was right kick,
Yeah.
hi hat, snare,
Mhm.
and he was just doing beats like, and that sounded really cool to me. He called it an aurical illusion, and I was like, hey, teach me that, please. So he taught me those basics, and I took it to another level. I joined a human beatbox forum, and it went from there. We didn't have YouTube back then, so everything
Yeah.
had to be organic and had to learn through
Mhm.
forums and basically notation, beatbox notation, and where they
Beatbox
would write out the beats.
notation.
Right, yeah.
How does that look like?
Well, for the kick, you have the B's. For the hi-hats, you have the T's and the TS's. And the snares, you have the K or a KSH snare, which
Okay.
is, so you would write that out, BTK, KSH, BTK, ASH. They still do it till this day. It really helps.
Oh, really? So like, there's a whole
Yeah.
thing on this. Like, it's pretty much like tablature for beatboxers, like guitar
Yes,
tabs.
like guitar chords. Yeah, you have
Yeah.
tabs and you have beatbox notation. So
That's crazy. I never knew that I went that far in. So like in this forum, what do you guys like discuss? How do you guys just go back and forth with ideas or kind of help each other
yeah,
hit certain
back
sounds?
then, it was pretty much just sharing what you could do, and beatboxing was just a baby at the time. You
Yeah.
know, I would say it was barely going, and not everyone respected beatboxing. You know, they always had it as like a background for rappers or singers or a cappella groups, but never as a solo project or never committed to solo performances.
Yeah.
So with this humanbeatbox.com, you had a lot of people teaching each other, and just before YouTube, man, like you don't have like the instant videos and everything. So we would
Yeah.
just discuss a lot of like the information and the history on beatboxing through there and just be a collective.
That is so cool. So how so you did this thing live. So for those of you just tuning in, when I was on my little mini tour or whatnot with Christina, I met up with BEATBOX Panda over at one of the open mics because we were doing an open mic run. We were just like hitting up random bars and playing as much as we can. We came across you. There was something that you did that I thought you already blew my mind with the first song, when you had them like get everything perfect, sounded good, but then you're like,
Uh-huh.
hey, let me throw some delay and reverb on your voice.
Oh,
How the fuck did you figure that out? Like, how did you get your
um,
voice to do that? Like, if you can't even explain it, I don't even know how to. I can't even fathom how you're gonna tell us how you do that.
well,
But
let's see here. Like, well, I was also like semi interested into ventriloquism, so the echo stuff came from basically just bouncing your voice off your throat and off a wall or something like that.
what?
So yeah, so for example, I have like the bit that you heard was
Yeah,
called it's called "Miss You,"
yeah.
and I basically take the words, you know, DJ, play that music louder. DJ, DJ, and it's by a band called I think Emflo,
Okay,
and
I've
the
I've
song is
heard
called
it
"Miss You."
somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would take like the syllables of that and just bounce it off my throat, and
Hmm.
I would do the vocals through my throat and then through my teeth, and it kind of just comes out through here. So I would start the vocals through my throat and then out. That's how I create the echo. So
So
you'd have the DJ, play that music louder. What? Play. 5 Mew. 6. What? Play. 5 Mew. 6.
that is crazy. Somebody is asking here, do you also do stuff with Loop Station, or is it like plain beatboxing, or like do you like prep your songs? Like, how do you go about like
Oh,
doing
yeah,
these?
he's talking about using the Boss RC505, which is a pretty popular among beatboxers nowadays.
Okay.
So you kind of just create a whole song and you structure and format. You're like any style they have. I don't know. They have this station, loop station,
Oh,
and
okay. which you were not using.
I
That was
don't
all
use
you.
that personally. I used to.
Yeah.
I don't use that normally for performances. I do solo beatboxing by itself.
Yeah, because that was your thing. You're like, this is 100%
Mhm.
organic voice, and that's what
Yeah,
was so impressive with it.
that was always my outlook on that, and that was always my concept of performing live. And I would always just love having just a single person on stage, no machinery, nothing with me. You know, just my microphone and me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hadesio's like, he's like, I'm watching, but I can't believe this sound is real. I'm telling you, man, I was the same way when I watched the live. I was like, I was in trance. I mean, everybody was in trance at first. It was just like, it was nuts. It was wild. Now, I did send you a couple songs. Were you able to pull off any of those ones that we were talking about?
Could you play the Babymetal one?
Okay,
really quick?
okay. So we're gonna play.
Yeah.
We're gonna try Papa Ya. Okay, we're gonna do a little
Yeah,
piece
let's do
of
that
Papa
one.
Ya.
I saw that and I was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I figured it'd be up your alley, that one. So, all right, Papa Ya.
All right.
Let's
Try it. Let's try it.
let's pull it up. I'm gonna hit record right now because I know this, just in case they block.
I'm gonna
it.
probably have my own rendition to it, but we'll see.
Okay, cool. All right, so we're gonna play Papa Ya by Babymetal, and
Okay.
then we're gonna try this. All right. Let me know when to pause it if you're like,
That's cool right there.
okay, that's cool.
Okay.
All right. Fucking nuts. That's fucking
Remember
nuts. Yeah, that's fucking awesome. It's
Yeah,
just
I
like,
actually got to see Babymetal live, which is
oh
cool.
yeah, we're gonna talk about that too. Yeah, tell them about that. Tell them about your experience seeing Babymetal. What do you think of the band
Yeah.
and all that stuff?
Yeah, it was
I
my
love
first
'em.
time, and yeah, seeing all the girls go crazy on their vocals, and what got me the most was like their theatrics and the drummer that they had. They brought out the
Okay.
drummers really impressed me a lot, and yeah, their live performances were really sick. Really enjoyed their stage presence, and like everything was new to me to experience like Babymetal. I saw them in Seattle at the Paramount Theater,
Okay.
and yeah, so it's just very lively. Like I didn't know, like this was my first time seeing Babymetal at all.
You never
Or
like
hearing
heard
about
them before. You just went straight to a
No.
concert. How
Yeah,
did you end
yes.
up at a Babymetal concert? Like out of the blue.
I had a coworker that was into metal, and
Mm-hmm.
she had extra tickets, so I was able to get some through her. Just wanted to check it out.
Damn, that is so cool. That I want to go see Babymetal so bad live.
Oh, they're great.
They're
They're
like-
great, dude.
So being there, like, was it a packed crowd when you were there? Somebody saying it was
Yeah, full.
it was
It
full.
was packed. Yeah, it was full.
And how
That
was
for sure?
how was it like? Did you join the pits? Did you join into the mosh pit?
No, no, I sat up in the balcony. Yeah, I was watching everyone going crazy though. Like they had a lot of fun.
Man, how did that stage look when you were there? Was it like they had a lot of moving parts? Because I know there's some concerts I watched where they have moving stages and stuff like that.
No, I think this stage in particular was pretty small for what they wanted to do, but they had like a little riser with fire and everything, which was awesome to see.
Awesome, that is so cool.
Yeah.
What other songs? What you said? That was really cool with the Papa Ya. That is awesome. That'd be cool. Like
Thanks,
to
man.
hear a whole. You should do like a whole rendition on that. That song. That'd be badass.
I'll probably do. I'll probably get into it later.
Yeah. Is there another song you want to like test out? I'm curious.
I think it's one of the Bandmade songs. I forgot the name of it.
Oh,
though,
okay.
but
Bandmade.
Like if you play something for me, yeah, I'll be
Just
able.
play-
I'll see if I can do something.
Guy, chat. What Bandmade song should we do?
Yeah, try it. Come on, chat. Let's see what's up. What do you got?
I can't remember what I sent you from Bandmade. I think I just, you know what? I'll look.
Any
and see.
song. Any song. I think.
Yeah,
it was.
you know what? I don't even know what to, you know what? I'm just gonna let's do it's definitely Bandmade. I can see being different. Okay, I'll just play a snippet of this.
Let's go, it's showtime.
think this might be bad because it's so guitar oriented, or is this fine? If I should
That's
choose
pretty
some-
guitar oriented.
Yeah. Let me choose something more. Don't let me down. Okay. So I said,
Let's
don't.
go.
I think I found a better one. Yeah. Oh, don't let me down. We gotta find something more beat oriented. All right. Let's don't let me down. It's a great song. I don't think it's really beat oriented. Blooming? Yeah, okay, let's do that. What do you think?
Try that one. Let's try that one.
All right, go for it if you want. You want me to keep playing it? Maybe there's
Is that the one you wanted me to go ahead and do?
Let me see Blooming. I think Blooming will work. And then we'll do that. And then we can go back to I know Babymetal has a lot of songs we can choose from. Nice. How about this? Do an original. Show them what you showed like us at the place. So for all these new people coming in, so they can hear the craziness.
All right. I'll do some like popular cover songs. You ready?
All right, let's go.
Ride with the mob, do a law, check in with me, and do your job. Berg is the name, Baballer did the chain, Pono won the watch, cause I'm playing Jane. Ride with the pop, do a blob, check in with me, and did your pop. Berg is the plane, Baballer did the pain, Pono won the watch, because I'm playing Jane. Woo, boom. Cause I'm playing Jane. Cause I'm playing Jane. Slow it down like
That was fucking awesome, dude.
Okay.
That was good. So you started in 2021, right, with beatboxing, and
Yeah.
What happened after that? So you said Transvilcus. I'm saying that all fucked up, but you learned the whole reverb echo thing through that kind of. And how else did you get better? Like, what did you do to like get like? Because you're doing like some dubstep sounds. You got like distortion like kind of layered in on your voice. Like, how did you get to
actually,
that point?
when I started, I didn't listen to hip hop at all. It was more of metal. Like, I don't know what genre it is, but it was like Sonata Arctica, Symphony X.
Oh, I love Symphony X.
Yeah, just a bunch of those.
Yeah.
And soon after I got into pop songs, like listened to a lot of the radio and stuff. I never listened to hip hop. And it was just probably in high school, I started listening to a lot of underground hip hop, like bands,
Mm.
sorry, hip hop groups like Hieroglyphics, Visionaries,
Okay.
and yeah, so I started listening to that, and then I slowly got into the EDM probably around 2011, 2012. I started doing more EDM type beats,
Okay.
and then sort of developed a style around 2016, 15 or so, and because most of it was covering a popular song and personalizing it.
Yeah. Yeah, and like
Yeah.
making it your own, right? Which always
Hmm.
helps, right? Because you get people like connected to it or into what
Yeah.
you're doing. And for like, do you have like original stuff that you like put together, or like have you doing anything like that, or what is your goal with this? Like,
I would do some original stuff, like add some lyrics and original bass lines or melodies, and just pretty much perform those like when it comes to my head, but
yeah,
like nothing recorded. Yeah.
nice. It was really cool too when we were playing with you. We had Christina go up and then play, and then you
Mhm.
did like a beat to her playing and stuff like that. That was really cool. Which,
Oh, right. Yeah, I
yeah,
really enjoy that because that's another thing that I like is um, going is beatboxing with or collaborating with instrumentalists
hmm
or singers. Yeah, I like doing that as well, and that's more of my bread and butter is to collaborate with those people like that, kind of
that's
artists like that.
awesome. It's so
Yeah.
cool because you don't have to worry about carrying around a drum set. You're like, I just like can just walk over it.
I can practice everywhere. Yeah, I can just do that wherever I want. Yeah. People tell me to shut up, but whatever. Just
um,
practicing.
right. Well, so when you first started beatboxing, give me like what your very first show. You developed your sound after 2016. You go on stage, and how did that go? How did that first show go?
Uh, yeah, my first show, I did a lot of covers of other beatboxers
hmm
and other songs like old school songs and I don't know if you know Push It, Salt and
Yeah.
Pepper. Um,
Wait, how? Okay, give us a
and
sample of that. I want.
oh, dude, I gotta go way back into that. I guess it goes
Oh, okay, okay. No
uh
worries, no worries.
Just push it. Push it real good. Push it. Push it. Push it. Push it. Push it real good.
That's
Yeah, that's more
crazy.
old school stuff. Yeah.
You know what's impressive to me, like, is how are you like holding the layer of melody while the drums are still going? Are you just breathing that
Oh,
through your nose, or?
yeah, I would say that some of it is humming, where you would hum the beat and do the beatbox over it, and others is one after the other. So you do all separate sounds. So it seems like it's overlapping. It's like at the same time, but it's really just one after the other right away.
Ah, okay, because you're doing it so
Yeah.
fast to the point where it's just happening
Yeah,
like that.
it's a like again auditical or auditorial illusion.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
wondering because it almost seemed like it's like right on top of it, and I'm totally
right.
fooled. I could see why people would be like, wait, what the heck's going on? But then when you see it, you're just like, oh no, he's like, that's all coming out of him.
Yeah, especially like the people who haven't heard beatboxing before, like the most simplest melodies, they'll trip them out.
Yeah, yeah, I think that like that's what tripped me out right now. Is like, I mean, the reverb thing was just like a whole other thing. When I saw that, I was like,
Hmm.
what am I watching
To
with
experience
that?
that live as well, like
Yeah,
it's another.
that whole thing is just like it was just wild when seeing that. And so, is there a time you've done like beatboxing on stage and like just went horribly wrong?
Oh, went horribly wrong.
Yeah.
Uh, uh, there was this one time, yeah, where I was beatboxing and kind of just choked on my set, pretty much. But
You
that was it.
just in
Yeah,
the
nothing
middle of it.
happened.
How,
Yeah, just in the middle of it. Yeah, but it happens to the best of everyone.
yeah, I was just curious. Like, I can't imagine because like it's like all eyes on you, and it's just like you don't have a backup. Like for me, like if I'm singing, playing
Right.
guitar, like oh fuck the vocals, got the guitar here. Oh fucked up the oh I stopped playing guitar. Oh let me carry the melody, or something. Like for you, uh, it's like
Yeah,
very
once it
noticeable.
stops, it stops. Yeah. Yeah, it's not like you can just go ahead and reset. You have to just carry on with whatever you got.
Yeah. Have you ever just like burped in the middle of like doing the beatbox or anything like that? That's why you do to cover it up.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, yeah. I mess up, but I try to save myself.
You just save
So
it.
there are probably a few. Yeah, but no one would really notice. Like you just try to
Yeah.
save it and mask it up with another beat or something.
Yeah, they'll think it's like part of the beep. They might think it's funny
Mhm.
actually. They might be like, "Oh, that's hilarious."
Yeah,
You
I'm
know
like,
what I
oh,
mean?
dude, burped. You burped in the set.
And then now you got to add that burp like as part of the layer.
Mhm.
And I was
Yeah, I have to do it over. I have to do it for another 4 beats. You know what I mean? 4 measures.
that hey, that
So I'm like,
works, right?
man.
Like, damn,
Yeah,
now I gotta do
usually
a
my
burp.
sets are freestyled. So sometimes I do things that are unfamiliar to me, like the muscle memory is not there, or I would
Yeah.
try something new.
Hmm.
And yeah, I would have to do that. If I do something during my set that I've never done before, I'd have to repeat it somehow.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
just keep it in and stuff, right?
Hmm.
So you've been doing so what tell us about your journey with this beatboxing, like what have you done? Like I know you said you were on BuzzFeed and stuff and a little
Yeah.
bit before we started, like what do you do? Like do you also work or you do this mainly as a living or how do you do this?
In the beginning, like I started in 2001, so not until 2009 I became professional.
Mm-hmm.
I did like a lot of school shows before that, but I was picked up by a group called Acupuncture, a clothing company. I'm sorry,
Mm-hmm.
and they had sponsored me, so we had done a lot of shows around the Asian community and the Asian YouTubers and everything.
Okay.
I then expanded to another group called Dance Masters, which we do a lot of celebrity shows, private events, and a lot of events around LA and California. Um, I also compete with it. I was in 2012. I was top ranked, top 16 in the nation, and didn't go to New York, but the championship was in New York, and I wasn't able to go.
Oh, it
But
sucks.
yeah, I did. Yeah, auditioned for America's Got Talent a few times. It was cool to just cut the line and go straight to the directors. I've opened up for Snoop Dogg twice. One in
That's
Baltimore,
sick.
Maryland, and one in LA. Opened up for Mace, Migos. Did shows with Matis Yahoo. I don't know if you know some reggae bands, Iration, Hyrie.
Mm-hmm. I've heard of them. I
Um,
haven't listened to it too much, but
Sublime with Rome. Yeah, I did a few shows like that. Like I had a few celebrity shows and celebrity events. But
what's
other than that, like I do many
right,
shows.
that's awesome. So you're doing this like full time as a living. You're just like for
Uh,
the most part.
well, yeah. In the daytime, I'm a paralegal for a criminal defense lawyer
That is random.
firm. Yeah.
I did not see that coming. What stopped you from going to New York? Just money and stuff.
Uh, just time pretty much. Like
Mm.
I was it was very short notice, and most of the beatboxers that made it are from the East Coast or from New York.
Oh,
And it was one of I think it was the third annual Human Beatbox or American Beatbox Championships, and I was probably one of only two people were from California.
mm,
Yeah,
gotcha.
so I was the one of them, and I wasn't able to go.
Oh man, that sucks, man.
Yeah,
But
it's all
I
good.
mean, you're still doing good with it, anyways. So
Yeah, just trying to get there.
that's awesome. And then, so right now, your goal is like you just been like kind of just collabing with other people and doing stuff like
Hmm.
that.
Yeah, collaborating, and now that I'm here, I'm just hitting up some open mics because you never know who's gonna be watching. I met you over there, and now I'm here doing this interview with you, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, we were that was a fun night. I was pretty drunk by the end of it, but
Same here. Same here.
luckily, I was sober for the important parts. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, we were able to exchange information. You know, he didn't give me any wrong information. We're good.
Yeah, right. That's always a
Yeah.
plus. It's always a plus to give
Yeah.
away the good information. No, it was a fun time. Like I said, I think that night we did 2 shows, so we went from back to back or whatnot on the shows and stuff like that. I lost my chat here and bring it back up, guys. Sorry, I'm not ignoring you all. My other computer died.
Lost the chat.
So thanks everybody for stopping by and stuff and checking this out. Okay, they have some really good ones. They mentioned some cool bands we could try out that have some beats.
Okay, we
And
have
there's some-
requests. Okay.
Yeah, we got
go.
some Japanese bands. So as you know, we do a lot of Japanese music. That's like our thing. Actually, when I was
Got
out
it.
there, I went to the anime convention with my friend Vicky. She does cosplay and stuff like that. So we've done like
Oh, nice.
a lot of covers. So I love the music scene over there, and it kind of started with
Okay.
Maximum Hormone, Babymetal, and Bandmade, those bands that I showed you. And then, but we've also listened to other bands, like there's a singer Dimash, and then I got into all those a cappella groups. So that's why I think when I saw you, it's just like, this is so cool, because I became obsessed with these a cappella groups, which was like Voice Play, Pentatonics. Oh, Home Free was the
wow.
other one. I never thought I would like music like that. I'm just like,
Right.
I enjoy this. So just something about just only voices doing it was just like awesome to
Yeah,
hear.
it sounds organic. You know, it's natural and just sounds good when it's performed as a collective.
Yeah.
I actually performed in a lineup with Pentatonics and Adam Devine. I don't know, is it from Workaholics? And we
Yeah.
had like a variety show at the University of Southern California, USC.
Oh, that's awesome.
And yeah, so I was able to see Pentatonics before they were big.
Before they blew up.
Yeah. Yeah.
How many lineup changes have they had now? They've switched out their bass quite a bit.
Right.
And then
I'm not too sure. I think that's the bass guy went away, or I think the girl left. I'm not.
yeah,
I'm not-
they switched them out. They've had quite
Right.
a bit of lineups. Yeah. What passcode song, guys? I hate to see us at passcode. Hanabi.
Passcode.
There's another. Have you ever heard BMC by Babymetal?
No.
Oh, that
I
would
have
be a good
not.
one. I can show you. That one's pretty beat oriented.
Okay.
My streaming says encoding overload. I don't know what that means. Like, hopefully the stream's going
Coding
well.
overload.
Yeah, I don't know why it's saying overload. That's odd. BMC Bay Metal. That's a cool one. I appreciate you doing this though. That's really cool that you can like do it on the spot. You know.
Thank you for having me, man.
Oh, dude, this is a good one. It would be interesting to hear you do this one. All right, here's this.
All right.
This is another one you should consider. Heavy that song gets.
Let me see here. Something like that, right?
Yeah, that's pretty close. That's a lot, right? Yeah, they're warning
I'm
me.
curious. I'm curious about that song now. I'm gonna try and get that down.
Yeah, here, I want to play. Newer baby metal.
Nice.
Hey, that was cool. I was wondering if you were gonna throw in like the distortion and stuff or not. I was like, hey,
Oh,
that's pretty
that.
good, man. That's pretty good. And then it gets heavy. I think I'm pausing it enough so I won't get copyrighted on this. But let's get
Right,
the
10
heavy part.
seconds.
I was trying to get to that pre-chorus, but go ahead if you want to try any of it.
I'm just
Hey.
trying to copy it right now.
Hey, if you want to work on it, come back. Be like, hey, Alan, want to go back on? Let me show everyone this Babymetal.
I will post it once I get it down. Yes.
That's awesome. Hey, that was
Never
a really
heard that
good
song
attempt.
before. That's cool.
Yeah, check it out. It's called BMC by Babymetal. And
EMC. Okay.
yeah, but they have a lot of different genres on that newer album. They really change it up a lot. So she has like a lot
Nice.
of this rapping kind of stuff going on. Like Papa Ya,
Okay.
definitely one of them. BMC. Trying to think of the other ones on that album, but yeah. Hey, while we're at it though, let everybody know where they can follow you and stuff, and check out like your little videos because I know you do a lot on Instagram. But anything?
Yeah,
You
you guys can follow me on Instagram at BeatBox Panda and TikTok beatbox_panda.
nice.
Yes.
So, have you done anything else like instrument wise? Do you play any music or play any like guitar or drums? Have you picked up physical instruments also?
No, not really. I tried. I tried guitar. I tried piano, and I'm not even good at any of them. So I just stuck to beatboxing. I did try to buy a drum set, or I
Mhm.
bought a drum set. I tried to play the drums. Can't translate what I do. Yeah, to the drums, and I get pretty lost on there. So I just stuck to beatboxing all the way.
Yeah, we heard a drummer at the show that you played. He literally was like, "You beatbox better than I can play drums," or something. he
Oh
said.
yeah, I think I remember that comment. Yeah.
yeah. He's like, I can't
Yeah.
even do that on the kit. And you just did it with your mouth.
Oh yeah, he was saying like, I wish I could do those rhythms that you were doing. I can't even do those right now.
So are you from LA originally, or are you from Seattle, or
I'm from LA originally.
from LA originally? And then,
Yeah.
Um,
Seattle, I moved out there 2017.
oh, nice. How do you like it out there? Like, how's the music stuff out there, the music scene and everything?
The music scene was barely picking up since I visited, or I first started living there. Like they started just throwing festivals. Beatboxing was unheard of up there. The hip hop scene is unheard of also. And
Really?
I don't know. Not everyone appreciates music or concerts out there. Like nothing is really sold out. You know, when people play up in Seattle, no one really expects it to sell out. But yeah, like with the hip hop scene and everything, it's a baby up there.
That's crazy. And because I know when I went up there, I saw a Doors cover band and they were phenomenal. But yeah, it was right. It wasn't sold out either, but they were so good. Like exactly like the Doors. Like exactly. It was insane. I don't know if
Wow.
you've heard of them. It was a long time ago. We did they were coming from Seattle. They were playing in Denver. That's what it was. We went to Denver and then they were like traveling down, but they were like a Doors cover band. Did the
Wow,
dances
nice.
and everything up on stage or stuff like that. But yeah.
Yeah, the dance scene over there is pretty big though, but hip hop and music and all that, that's still forming.
Yeah. I wonder why. I wonder why it's like that.
Not too sure. Just the culture out there, it's very tight knit,
Yeah.
and everything's out in LA. Everything's out here.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I know how that is. Like, I'm in El Paso, and yeah, the music scene's not that thing. If it's a rave or dance, EDM and stuff like that, that does well here. But other than that, like metal, rock, not so much. And especially if you don't sound like Pantera or something, you're not
Right.
being welcomed as much. But I did find a really cool scene here of musicians. Like you met Christina, like where people do like acoustic stuff or like do a lot of different things. Where there's like a guy who does like the drums, guitar, and sings at the same time. Stuff
With a
like
harmonica
that.
in his mouth, like that.
Yeah, yeah, almost like that. Minus the harmonica. I'm gonna tell him that when I see him. He calls himself Honey Mason. I'm gonna be like, hey man, you beatbox panda, so you need to start putting a harmonica. No, I was kidding.
Yeah.
But it was really. He ended up doing that though because the drummer kept bailing on him. so he ended up having to he like
man. Just do it
improvise.
himself.
Yeah, that's how it always
Nice.
goes. I mean, that's what pushed me to learn vocals. Is like, well, I can't find a singer ever. You know, you just kind of like you just
Just
figure
do
it
it
out.
yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's like the best collab you've done so far? Like that you're like super proud of that did some amazing work with.
Best collab. I don't know, I have a video on there. I don't think it would be considered the best, but it's a pretty good video of what show how I would showcase,
Mhm.
certain like a certain song, and I don't know. It was with guitarists pretty much.
Oh, that's cool.
Like those are my bread and butter with people. Like people on the piano is okay, but guitars is where I'm at. Like I'd feel like more natural playing
Yeah.
alongside someone who plays the guitar. Yeah.
Man, I should have went on stage and did some shred stuff or something.
Yeah,
Think
we
about
should have
doing
we
that.
should have collabed on stage. Yeah, when you were
Yeah.
here, we should have done that.
I'll
I
be
was in
out.
the mood to do that too.
I'll be out there again soon. I don't know if you're
Oh,
how long
when?
you're staying there. How long are you gonna be in LA for? I'm gonna be out
Probably.
there early October and then maybe in August.
Okay, it may be in August. When in August?
Probably the beginning, the first 2 weeks. So it depends on when the
Yeah,
bands
let's
come
meet.
through.
I'm still here. Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
still be here probably till August. If I decide to extend, probably till September.
Yeah.
We'll see.
How do you determine how long you stay out there? Just depending on work and stuff, or?
Yeah, depending on work. Like here in California, I'm a paralegal. Up in Seattle, I'm a clinical lab technician.
What? How do you do that? Like they just like hire you for a certain amount of time and then you go.
Pretty much, yeah.
I didn't know it worked that. Wait, explain that. Now I'm curious. Like,
Well,
so
like when I'm down here, I'm always open to working with because I helped him start a law firm out here. So I kind
oh,
of always guaranteed a job when I'm here.
oh, okay. So like, if you're in town, they're like, "Hey, man, I got work for you," and then you just
Yeah.
do it. And the same
Yeah,
thing goes
easy.
when you go to Seattle. Same thing. They're just like, take you.
Yeah, same. Yep.
That's awesome. Just to like have
Yeah,
that
I
work.
just have a bunch of, a bunch of things that I'm doing that makes money, so I don't really stick to one job.
That's cool. That's awesome to have that, because I work for a YouTuber, so I work for Vicky, so work on editing her videos and stuff like that. But then I do my own YouTube
Nice.
stuff. You do
Yeah.
YouTube all the time, so you can travel and like
Yeah,
try to
different
do your
streams of
passion.
income.
Yeah,
You should be good.
yeah. Yeah, a lot of people get set on one stream, but you never know when that like goes up in flames, Like,
Yeah, it's good to have multiple.
yeah, because I had a project here where we're doing covers and stuff, and that just ended yesterday, and I'm like, I can't imagine if that was all I was doing, like, and you're like, oh crap.
Or you got to think of something quick.
Yeah, exactly. All right, man. Well, is there anything else you want to tell everybody about yourself, or anything you want to add before we end this thing off?
Just everyone, whatever you do, commit to your craft, and yeah, like if you play an instrument or anything, someone tells you that you're not good, like don't listen to them. Just stay in your own path and try not to let anyone affect you, like and bring you down. Just keep on going with what you're doing. That's all I gotta say, man.
Hell yeah. Heck yeah, man. I appreciate you having you on, dude. Like, this has been a blast. It's so cool to hear it again, even though it's through the microphone. It's
Yeah.
like, it's still crazy, still the same. Actually, I would even say even live, it's even crazier because you have like the whole space too. So, and then you have it
Yeah.
here. This is wild. Guys, if you ever hear Beatbox Pandas playing randomly where you're at, go watch them because it is
Yeah,
insane.
follow on TikTok as well.
Yeah.
TikTok is where I'm gonna be more active.
Okay, you're on TikTok the most? All right, awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, check out us TikTok, guys. And you all stay awesome. My other computer died. So there we go. Babymetal.
Yes.
And then, all right, you guys have a good one.
Cool. Thanks, guys.